What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building, and this time, honey, I'm back to talk about the whole August Alsina and Jada Pinkett situation, honey. I'm over here sipping my coffee. I done just got up, you guys. Just got up. I love you all so much that, honey, I'm not gonna wait an hour, 2 hours. I gotta get to it and say my opinions, honey, on a few things. I've been watching Lovely T.I. You all know who that is. She is a YouTuber. I am a very big fan of Lovely T.I. Let me give that disclaimer first. I really, love her channel. I feel like she's very talented with what she does, okay? And I want to say another disclaimer before I get off into what I heard from her. You guys, I am a fan of a lot of people, on YouTube. I like people on YouTube, but I will, say what I need to say about them when I feel like I need to say it, okay? I'm one of them people. I'm honest like that. But I will always give people their props. I'm not a hater, so like I said, very big fan of hers. Even I did a video on Jada Black. I kept calling him JD the Black. I'm going to just call him Jada Black. I, am somewhat of a fan of Jada Black. I like some of his content. I do. But I also see the messaging that he does in his videos that, I'm not here for. But those are his videos. That's his thing over there. So with that being said, honey, let's get to Lovely T. She was talking about the whole Jada Pinkett and August Alsina situation. And in my opinion, what I got from her, and I watched another YouTuber, I forgot her name, a really big fan of hers too. What I'm getting from them, you all, is this notion of, oh, I don't live my life like that, so why are they living their life like that? In terms of the Smiths, what I'm saying is Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, and they have a open marriage, and they allow each other to have side pieces, whatever the case, okay? Like I told y'all before, very big fan of Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, and if that is what they choose to do in their marriage, I have no problem with it, and here's why. I have no problem with it because of, look at what they have built together, right? Look at how honest and transparent they are on their life, on who they are as individuals. Look at how evolved they are. A lot of YouTubers, you guys, and I mean no disrespect when I say this, but a lot of YouTubers that have a big following on here, in my opinion, is very unevolved. They cannot see the forest for the trees. They cannot see something outside of how they live. So they have a tendency to look down upon and judge people's relationships like a Will and Jada, all because they don't see themselves living like that. I see a lot of people kind of clowning them like, see, the Smiths aren't perfect. See, she had August Alsina on Red Table Talk, and, she was exploiting his drug abuse issues, and she did this to him. See, all of a sudden, Jada is this bad person. August Alsina, sweetie, is a grown man. If he dropped them draws for Jada, he did the shit because he wanted to. She didn't make him do shit. Okay, when you get involved, like I said in my other video, when you get involved with somebody that is married, the intention that you need to have when going in when going into a situation like that is that you are going to be sharing that person with their spouse. That is what it is. And I see so many people sitting up here saying, oh, well, marriages, I think I kind of heard Lovely T say this, like marriages are supposed to be monogamous and you aren't supposed to. First off, I don't really agree with that. And this is why most people are in poly relationships without being married. they are sharing a man or sharing a woman and don't even fucking know it. Will and Jada is just 2 and 3 steps ahead of the game because they are telling you directly what they are doing. A lot of people, you guys, are not real like that. Okay? I need you all to really grasp this concept, and you cannot grasp this concept when a lot of these people, they don't even have relationships of their own. Okay, I'm not looking down upon anybody for not being in a relationship, but when you are single, you have a certain mindset. And a lot of single people either feel like, oh, well, if you're married, you married, and you know, you shouldn't open your marriage. I admit, opening your marriage, it can be messy, but do it work for certain people? If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Do you see what I'm saying? Everybody, you guys, is not going to walk a straight line. Some people are gay. Some people are bisexual. Hell, some people is straight. I mean, do you see what I'm saying? Everybody has the right to choose what works for their life. And in my personal opinion, I feel like Will and Jada have did enough work within themselves to be evolved enough, to live their lives the way that they do. And if they have an open marriage and they're both okay with that, what is the problem? You know, they don't have trouble making kids. We see all types of celebrity children out here on drugs, out here acting a fool, out here getting drunk, killing people, shooting people. Like, we see all types of stuff. We never see the Smith kids out here acting a goddamn donkey. So Will and Jada did something right. Okay, they did a lot of things right, honestly. Just by even having a show called Red Table Talk, where people come on there and express how they've been through drug issues, alcohol issues, sexual addictions, and, you know, learning to co-parent with a former spouse. Like, they have covered so many topics. So they have really gave to the community. And what I will not allow is for people to throw salt on their name and say things like, oh, well, that's what they get for having an open marriage. Because August Alsina, you know, he going around saying everything. And that poor boy, and Jada knew what she was doing. Jada knew he was trouble. Jada shouldn't did. Y'all cannot blame every fucking thing on Jada. August has a brain and he's grown. And if he chose to mess with her, that's on him as well. Don't sit up here and I'm going to say this. August Alsina, in my personal opinion, and I believe I said this in my video, August Alsina is being messy. I don't give a fuck what you think about that. He is being messy. And I stand by that. You have an album coming out. You know what the fuck you doing. You sitting up here putting Jada's middle name in songs and shit. He seemed off during the fucking interview. I watched somebody else's commentary on him and his interview with Angela Yee, and she's so busy focused on the fucking background of where they at, and that don't matter. Pay attention to what he's saying and how he's saying what he's saying. And in my personal opinion, I told you all, I am an intuitive, okay? I see things, okay? I really do. I'm being honest, you guys. Y'all know I joke around on this channel and I drag people, but I am very intuitive, and I did not get the feeling that August was completely well. I do not get the feeling, you guys, August is healed from his traumas of, you know, losing his sister and his addictions. And August has some issues, okay? I'm not trying to play him out to be, oh, he's the crazy one and Jada is just so liberated and free and she's so smart. I'm not trying to, do that to him, you all. I really am not. I'm just going off of the energy I am getting. Now, apparently, Jada is gonna go on Red Table Talk, and I believe she put out a tweet that she needs to have a talk with herself. There needs to be some healing, and I'm thinking it has something to do with the August Alsina situation because, you know, Every time you turn on the internet, people are talking about her and August Alsina and their alleged relationship. So hopefully she addresses it and gets it out the way. But, yeah, I do not, you guys, get the feeling that he is well. Another thing I want to share with you all is I am a very big fan of psychic intuitives on YouTube. I still need to get my tarot cards. I would like to pull up cards, on different celebrities. But I have heard from a few psychics, right, about this August Alsina and Jada situation. And I'm going to play some footage from one of the psychics, and she is going to say what I've been saying. Okay. And it's so funny when she was saying it, I said, oh my God, I felt that way. I got that vibe, and she was pretty much saying that August is, like not in his right mind completely. Do I completely know what happened with him and Jada? I don't know. I really don't care. I just feel like what's understood don't need to be explained. You don't need to explain to the world that you had sex with Will Smith's wife and you gave Will your blessing. Come on, when you speak that type of verbiage, you have to know that that is juicy. You have to know that people look at the Smiths in a very respectable way. Like, the Smiths are the ultimate black family. They really are. We don't see a man like Will Smith every day that's transparent, emotional, intelligent, has integrity, that doesn't want to leave his damn family. Like, men are not made like Will Smith. Am I saying Will Smith is perfect? No, but hell, damn near close to it. Shit. Let me be honest. Jada, we don't see women like Jada every day. That's how special she is, you guys. I'm not trying to put her on some higher power shit, but it is what it is with Jada. She's a good person, I believe, and she really tries to help people on the Red Table Talk. And this is what I believe. I believe she was trying to help August Alsina, not just her. I believe Will and the family. I think he started out being a friend to one of the kids first, Jaden or somebody, so he was a family friend. And if you love these people so much, why are you giving this juicy material for the world? Okay. And then when you were confronted about, was you talking about Jada in the song? Oh, I wasn't talking about Jada at all. Everybody knows Jada's name, her middle name, motherfucker, is Corin. So you was talking about her. Jada Corin Pinkett. That's her name. So you put her name in a song, you dropping subliminals, you doing interviews, you're being messy. I don't give a fuck when nobody's saying. I know a lot of y'all will come for me in the comments and say, well, she should have been sleeping with him and she didn't want it to get out. And honey, you don't need to kiss and tell, okay? You don't need to tell everybody your business. You are telling your business for a reason. He trying to get extra money. He trying to clout chase. He trying to get some new attention on that album. There's another thing that I've paid attention to throughout this whole situation. So we have the Shane Dawson situation where he was caught sexualizing Willow Smith as, she was a little girl at the time. She, I believe, is grown now, but the things he was saying and doing, you guys, was very inappropriate, very nasty. And it's very interesting to me. Now, this is what I pay attention to. Very interesting to me that this was the narrative. This was the topic of discussion, how Jada and Jaden had confronted Shane Dawson on, the shit he was saying about Willow. And then right after this, we got August Alsina doing this damn interview. Ain't that a damn coincidence? Okay? And you know what? I was listening to what the psychic said, and she had mentioned something like she feel like maybe August is being paid off to, maybe say these things. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know what's true, but I'm paying attention to that, you guys, and that does not look good. This is very weird that Jada had dragged Shane, and then all of a sudden here go August, and now everybody is talking all this shit about Jada and, turning the situation around on her. Was, she messing with August, and, and then she was out here complaining about Shane saying something about her daughter. First off, she's out, if she is fucking August is grown. Shane Dawson is sexualizing her daughter when she was a kid and she had that damn Whip My Hair, song. So Shane Dawson, honey, has went on this apology tour of, I apologize for doing certain things, and, I apologize for dressing in blackface, and, he's did all these inappropriate, racist things, sexual things, he's did all of this, but Jada and Jaden, honey, they wasn't here for it. I'm gonna play y'all the clip, okay?
Video is coming from a place of just wanting to own up to everything I've done on the internet that has hurt people.
But Jada and her 21-year-old son aren't here for Shane's apology after one of his videos that resurfaced showed Shane making a lewd hand gesture towards a poster of a then preteen Willow Smith. On Saturday, they both took to Twitter to weigh in. Jada tweeting, quote, "To Shane Dawson, I'm done with the excuses." Jaden tweeted a series of red-faced cursing emojis, writing, "I'm screaming at the top of my lungs," and then addressed Shane directly, writing, "Shane Dawson, I am disgusted by you. You sexualizing an 11-year-old girl who happens to be my sister is the furthest thing from funny and not okay in the slightest bit."
I swear on my life, I am not somebody who would ever talk about a child, like in seriousness. I would never talk about a child in any way that was inappropriate.
Shane didn't.
But you already did, and I seen the damn video. Like, you guys, he's disgusting. I think he is a white man that pretty much feels like he can say and do whatever he wants. There is a group of white men out in the world that acts like this. I know you all because I went to school with them. I know how they act. They act like they're better than people, and they can say and do whatever they want, no matter how inappropriate it is, no matter how racist and disrespectful it is. I'm very familiar with, people like him is what I will say. A lot of us probably are. We see it all the time. A lot of these white men, they just say and do whatever they want, and they already know it ain't gonna really be too many consequences. Now, is all white men like this? No, that's not what I'm saying. But there is, particular white men we all know out in the world that engage in such behavior. I'm just saying. Okay, really quickly, you guys, I'm going to play some clips from Blue Nola Tarot. You all get to her channel and subscribe to her channel. She does some very good readings, and her reading just really struck a chord with me more than, anybody else's reading that I've seen. But I've seen, some really good readings. She had asked a question, does Will Smith prefer his ex-wife Cherie over Jada? I believe Jada Black, y'all know I covered the video, he was kind of saying that in his video that, he wish he would have stayed with his ex-wife. I never felt like that. I never got that. And I remember, I told you all probably in that video, I remember an old interview from the people at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I think they did an interview with like maybe the mother. Yeah, the mother, the light-skinned Aunt Viv, that one. And I remember she said, when Will got with Jada, it felt like they were a fit. When he brought that first wife around, Cherie, it seemed like they were attracted to each other, but the love was not there. I believe that lady said something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing, you guys. Those were not the exact words, but that, like, for her to say that, and I never forgot that, okay? I never forgot that. And people can always sit back and observe, different people when they are with other people. Like, oh, they seem more of a fit. Oh, when he with her, they're attracted to each other, but you don't really see it really lasting. That is what I got from what that second Aunt Viv, was saying. That's what she said. She was like, Will and Jada was always a fit from day one. Everybody was happy for them. It felt like the right energy at the right time. Their spirits pretty much, collided, together, unlike, the first wife. And when I heard Jada Black say that, like it was, I don't know, I guess it was irritating to me because I had heard that like years ago. This is like over 10 years ago, you guys. I think maybe I was a kid. And I think it was like an E! True Hollywood story of Will Smith or something like that. But I'll never forget that. And I knew that on a spiritual level myself because, you could just tell how relaxed Will and Jada are together, and you could tell they have a lot of respect for each other. There is a partnership. There is a connection. They can be transparent with one another. You can really, sense that energy from them. So I'm going to play you guys what she has to say on this, and then we will get over into what she was saying about August Alsina.
Get to the energy around. Does Will Smith prefer his relationship with his ex-wife Cherie over Jada? That was a question that was on our list. So we've answered open relationship. It feels like having options with other people. They did have a love affair card in there. Does Will love Jada? Absolutely. I feel like Will loves Jada and Jada loves Will. They've just made choices about how they want their marriage to feel and look. The next question is, does Will Smith prefer his first wife Cherie over Jada? And I guess people are asking that question because sometimes it's like he can become emotional about that relationship with Cherie. So let's look at the energy around that. Does Will prefer his first wife over Jada? I don't think so. I think that there's an energy around their relationship being broken. There's an energy around their relationship going into stagnation. There's an energy around him not being completely happy, fulfilled, or satisfied in that relationship. This is feeling like I'm going to be honest, Will had a lack of commitment when it came to that relationship with Cherie, right? He had other desires outside of the relationship, right? It's almost like a feeling of not being able to satisfy him even in that way, right? The Three of Cups talks about the fact that the relationship was just over. Like for him, this relationship was just over. He started to create separation in the relationship with Cherie. So I just feel like Jada, her energy, her personality, who she is, it matches him more in terms of the type of person that he needs and he wants in his life. I don't feel like that he prefers Cherie at all over Jada. Sometimes men like that. Men like women who are very like spicy and, very energetic and aggressive in a lot of ways. Some men like stuff like that. I'm not saying all do. Some men like submissive energy type women, but some men like women that have like a lot of like sexual energy and tension. And that's what Will and Jada have. So the question is, does he prefer Cherie over Jada? And that is absolutely not.
Okay, really quickly, you guys, I'm going to share another clip from Daytime Tea Time. Shout out to her. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. She has a very good channel. And matter of fact, I think it's like the only channel I could find where Will pretty much discovered that he was married to the wrong woman. Y'all know he was first married to Cherie, and he realized that. And I would like to play the clip where Will says that. I don't want to just tell y'all that. I want to play it because there are so many YouTubers doing these damn videos, like Jada Black saying, oh, well, he prefers the first wife. You're going to hear it out of his own damn mouth. That way, we all are clear. because Jada Black is not the only one that's going around doing these videos. I think Will has said some recent things and people are kind of taking it out of context and trying to put their own spin on the whole narrative. But, you know, I'm going to play his words. That way you hear it from him, and we going to move on to the whole August Alsina and what the psychic has to say about that. So really quickly.
All of these near misses, and every time we saw each other, it was always a beautiful energy.
Right.
The real time was probably, I think Dwayne and Tisha had a thing at the baked potato.
Yep.
And we sat down at the baked potato
Talked.
and we talked. There was a really unique, beautiful power.
Yeah.
We had that moment and we connected, but I was married and it was, you know,
that was it. We did not have an affair.
We did not have an affair.
He was married.
Nope,
Let's be clear about that.
Okay, so y'all heard that. While he was married to Cherie, two of his friends had a little event, and he sat down and talked to Jada, and they connected. Okay, they didn't have an affair, but still, you got emotionally attached to another woman while you were married. I love Will and Jada. I am a big fan, but I'm just calling it like I see it. That's why
I don't, you know, agree with what she's saying, you guys. Really quickly, this is what I'm saying with YouTube. A lot of people on YouTube, yes, they have their opinions, you guys. Yes, they are entitled to their opinions. We all are. But you would have to be on some evolved type of stuff to, you know, understand that you can be married to somebody and your husband or wife will talk to other men, will talk to other women. If you all have mutual friends, like, you cannot help who you talk to. So if they say they didn't have an affair, they didn't mess around, they just talked, you know, then that is what it is. You know, it's life. You know, either it was going to work with the ex-wife or, you know, it's not, and it didn't, and he got with Jada, you know, so I don't really agree with her whole thing of, oh, well, you know, he was talking to another woman, and that's not evolved type of thinking. That is, being in a marriage or a relationship and you don't want your husband ever talking to anybody and every little thing is inappropriate. See, that type of thinking is why a lot of relationships do not work, because everybody is worried about if somebody's cheating on them, if somebody is doing this, if something, you know. So let's move on. Sorry.
It was just that next night, me and Cherie went to dinner. And I sat down with Cherie. And it was one of the most bizarre emotions I ever had after we had that talk. And we were at the Palm. And I remember I had to get up from dinner when I had a realization that I wasn't with the person I was supposed to be with.
But you would have stayed with her forever.
Forever. I would have never gotten divorced.
Yep. Wow.
I went in the bathroom at the Palm and I broke down in tears.
Wow.
And I was sitting in a stall in the restaurant and I was crying uncontrollably and then laughing like, what the heck is wrong with me? And I was crying and laughing. And it's like, I knew that was the woman I was supposed to be with, but I was never getting divorced.
Right.
I don't get divorced.
Right. Like all the emotions.
All the emotions at one time.
Like
I was
happy that you figured it out.
But devastated emotionally. And then I had
would never come to fruition.
It was never going to happen. I just had to get my gangster back together. I got myself together, went back out, sat down with Cherie, and started going back on with my life.
Yep. And then she divorced you.
And then Cherie filed for divorce. She hit me hard. Cherie filed for divorce on Valentine's Day.
Okay, you guys. So you guys heard it from Will's mouth. Okay, so let's get into what the psychic is saying about August Alsina and Jada. Let's get into that really quickly.
Okay, so let's see. Is the relationship thing a publicity stunt? Somebody asks. And I guess that's the energy around, like, August Alsina talking about he was with Jada. Is this like a publicity stunt? Like, that's the energy. What is the energy around August Alsina talking about this relationship? They have tension between them. Jada and August Alsina. There is definitely tension. There is an impulsive energy around August Alsina when it comes to Jada, right? That's what it feels like. It feels like something definitely was going on with them in terms of like some type of romantic notion or energy or something. There's definitely something there. The Two of Cups talks about people who have a friendship, but it feels like it's out of balance. It almost feels like a one-sided situation, and then one-sided on August Alsina's part. That's what it feels like. It feels like his energy is like him wanting more with Jada. This is the energy here. This talks about, this energy usually talks about people that have unity and partnership and a connection. This is no connection. I feel like it's more of a one-sided energy. Did Jada and August Alsina have a relationship? Did they have a relationship? What is the energy around that, Spirit? Jada Pinkett Smith and August Alsina. Did they have a relationship? It just feels like, this feels like people who, this feels like an energy of people bringing that person into their home, into their circle. That's what it feels like. Ace of Wands energy is here, and this is in reverse. And that really just talks about, I'm telling you, it feels like they had no passion in this relationship. I feel like that there's something that was going on there. It's almost like they taking him in as a person to help him, mentor him, give him support. That's what it feels like. Knight of Wands energy is here. And this again talks about trying to a quest to help him develop. There's a development here. This is again, I keep coming back to this card. This card usually talks about connection, but it doesn't feel like a connection was formed. But let's keep looking a little deeper. All right. Again, Spirit, what is the energy around Jada and August Alsina? Did they have a relationship? I keep feeling like these people, like they were friendly. It was like helping you kind of navigate through your challenges. Jada and August Alsina. I'm going to ask again. Having to walk away. Feeling like trying to give this person structure. Trying to give this person some type of insight. It just feels like trying to nurture this person. Help him see his best self. Like, that's what it feels like. Again, did Jada and August Alsina have a relationship? I still feel like just, again, an impulsive energy type person that, trying to gain some perspective on him. I'm going to ask one more time, Spirit, do you see Jada and August Alsina having a relationship? Page of Cups energy. That feels like talking about emotional insecurity, emotional loss. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did this earlier, and I'm doing this again. I am so sorry to burst your bubble, my bubble, and everybody's bubble. It really feels like Jada did not have a relationship with this man. I did a full reading earlier, almost 30 minutes, and I'm like, this can't be right. Like, I had to do it again. This feels like Jada is not having a relationship with this man, or she never had a relationship with this man. I'm sorry.
Boom. Okay? Boom. Do any of us really know the truth? No, only August and Jada. And I still will stay tuned, you guys, for, to hear what Jada has to say on Red Table Talk to see, if she addresses the situation. But I'm feeling how Blue Nola Tarot is feeling on this situation. I'm feeling like it's more one-sided. It's him maybe wanting more.
It's coming back to, these cards are all in reverse. This is telling me absolutely not. Page of Cups energy is here. This talks about, like, literally, this man is emotionally unstable.
Boom. I hate to keep doing that, but boom, that is what I got. When I was sitting up there watching him, I'm not watching him like how everybody else is watching him. And a lot of people will say, well, you just like Jada and you just want to take up for her. Nope. I can see the messiness. I can see it. Okay? I saw him speak, he did not look well to me. I see all these other YouTubers, they dragging Jada, like I said, they making her look like she the bad person. Oh, she making it like August Alsina is crazy, because I guess Jada has said that what he's saying is not true, this, that, and the third. But with my intuitive eyes, from what I saw, I don't really completely trust August Alsina. Talented guy, but don't trust how he's moving, with this situation. And guess what? It's not going to turn out good for him. He's sitting up here talking about he done lost money before. Well, shit, but what do you think is going to happen now? Okay? Them Smiths, they can really take him down and get his ass for defamation, or I don't know, shit, is it too late for him to sign an NDA? But I don't know. When you're dealing with people, and I work in the mental health field, you guys, okay? So I study people. I'm around these people. I take care of them. So I know what I'm looking at, and he is not all the way there. How he felt, in certain areas, may be true. I understand he's raising his sister's kids. He got a lot going on. He seems like a, good dude. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has issues and imperfections, but behavior reflects intention, and I do not trust the intention behind this situation. I do not feel like it's just to, get his feelings out, because you could write a book. Hell, you done already wrote a song and then you denied it then. To me, you should have been like, yeah, I was talking about Jada and da-da-da. You should have admitted to it then. Now you lied and said no. And now you saying, well, yes, we did have this relationship, and make it make sense.
Immature. It's almost like a person, like I'm nice to you and you're thinking something completely happened, right? I'm being nice to you. I'm being generous to you. I'm sharing with you. I'm giving you, that how she is on a red table talk. It's like misinterpretation of that. King of Pentacles energy is here. This talks about this person just excessive and obsessive energy towards her.
That is what I am getting, you guys. That's what I got from it.
This talks about like them, like he has a loss of balance, right?
And really quickly, like I said before, you have a lot of YouTubers that already don't like Will and Jada, already don't understand the construct of their relationship, are people that are fear-based, not evolved, very, I don't know, like they see relationships in a very limited way. They're not like the Smiths where they, understand really what they're doing. Only Will and Jada really understand, the type of relationship they got. But from everything that they've told us, I feel as if they have been transparent. And like I've stated before, if they want to mess around with other people, that is on them. I saw a video about Will and Jada possibly, getting their relationship ideas from Ozzy Davis and Ruby D, and we know that they was a prominent black couple in Hollywood that was together for years, and they kind of had an open relationship at one point, and Jada sat down with Ruby and Will sat with Ozzy, and they gave them some insights on how to handle their relationship, because at one point the Smiths did struggle in their relationship. But yeah, this all is very interesting. There also is some clips going around, you guys, of Tisha Campbell Martin saying, some little slick comments, something to the effect of, oh, what goes on in the dark always comes to the light. And people, give me one quick second. Let me see if I could pull up exactly what she said. But Tisha, honey, I'm not buying it. Tisha Campbell Martin, I like her, you guys. Very talented, beautiful woman. But I don't think that she's wrapped too tight. So I can't really trust anything that she says, because I've seen her kind of act a bit bizarre, in my opinion, in public. So Let me try to find what she said exactly. Okay, so while all this, August Alsina, Jada Pinkett stuff going on, Tisha Campbell Martin, which we know is practically responsible for kind of hooking the Smiths up because her and Dwayne were together. I think they were really good friends with Jada, kind of got her first job on a show that they was on. So all four of these people have been close, you guys, for years. And when you are close to people, and you got all this situation, that's going on with August and Jada, every time you turn on the damn internet, everybody talking about them. And then isn't it a coincidence that the person that hooked Will and Jada up and now everybody questioning their relationship, the person that kind of is responsible for hooking them up is kind of saying stuff. And y'all know that Dwayne and Tisha have gotten divorced. Their situation did not work out and they are the ones that hooked up Will and Jada. But Tisha, sweetie, boo boo, oatmeal pie face, I'm not buying it. Not buying it at all, you guys. She put out a post and it just sounds, like she's being shady, and I can do better, you guys, with people that own their shade, but, she didn't own her shit. She gonna put the truth always comes out in the end, no matter how hard anyone tries to hide it. Lies are a temporary delay to the inevitable. She was talking about the motherfucking Smiths. We're not even going to argue about that, okay? Because, sweetie, you are way too close to the situation. Okay, way too close. And she was very bitter about the Smiths still being cool with her ex-husband, Dwayne Martin. Will Smith was actually dragged into her divorce because he supposedly was giving Dwayne Martin money, I guess to hide from Tisha. All of this is alleged, you guys, but I do believe some of this, she's kind of bitter that he's still cool with them. And, now that Will and Jada are not seen in, such a good light, they got all this drama with August Alsina. Now you want to put up these little cryptic posts. Girl, bye. Stop playing. She also put, don't have to say a word. God reveals all. Can't put a spin on that. Wow. So somebody else, I'm believing you guys, this is on Twitter. Somebody else, Supreme Frank _photos said, thank you. When she put up her little post I just read, even though they lied to the end. Tisha Campbell responded as Supreme Frank _photos. And you're right. They will lie till the end. The real key is people will stop believing them. Bitch, you can't tell me you ain't talking about damn Will and Jada. Okay. In this situation with August Alsina. Girl, bye. But she gonna try to deny it, you guys.
I'm working with Tony Rivera on more global issues. I don't do subtweets.
Yes, you do. You do subliminal tweets, and you did it.
I don't do messy.
You just did, boo-boo.
It's not your girl. Sorry.
Tisha, I could tell by how you done shaved off your edges and you wearing your hair. Don't get me wrong, you guys. I'm a big fan of Tisha Campbell Martin, but she, in my opinion, I have thought for a while, this is just a feeling I've had about her, is a bit crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if she was diagnosed as being bipolar or something. Her behavior, is a bit erratic, not even just this situation. It's been some other stuff, that I have seen.
I think that's when she walked away from him. Sometimes as women, you have to be careful with certain men, especially somebody, when I did the cards early, it showed a person that was already broken. It feels like Will having a conversation with him to tell him, we're here for you, Jada's here for you, Jada's going to help you, and he misinterpreted that. I don't feel like Will went to him. I don't feel he went to Will and Will gave him his blessing to have a relationship with Jada. I did the cards. I can release that reading as well. I don't feel like that he did. I feel like Will had a conversation with him kind of as a big brother, as a mentor, and talking to him about some of his challenges. And again, saying, I'm here for you. Jada's here for you. We got your back. We love you. We support you and all of this. I think he's misinterpreting things. It feels like he and Jada never had a relationship. You see how many cards I've dealt here? These cards are all in reverse. I think this man is delusional. I believe this man is not telling the truth. Again, I think he's embellishing. I think that he really believes that something more is happening.
All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and honey, I will check you guys out later.